Did you know that there are nearly 50 million people enslaved in 2017? It might shock you to your very core to know that you have walked past one, or that you have used a product created by the many sweatshops that exist today. Nonetheless, the reality of the situation is that there are as many people enslaved in the world as there are people in Spain. When we think of slavery, however, it's easy to picture Africans in chains, boarding ships, or sweating while working on a plantation in the Americas. While this may have been a reality hundreds of years ago, it's an outdated version of what slavery is. Despite what many people think, slavery still exists. According to estimates from the Global Slavery Index, just over 45.8 million people are enslaved in the trade industry. Asia alone is said to have over 30 million slaves today. Modern slavery is not so different from how it was hundreds of years ago. It is just less official as it has been abolished worldwide. Human traffickers work in the dark to fuel an appalling underground life that receives far less attention than you would expect. Women and children are the primary targets in contemporary slavery, with forced prostitution and child labor the main objective. Traffickers target weaker and more vulnerable targets in society and transport them all over the world in a trade system which goes unnoticed by billions of people every day. According to the International Labour Organization, 98% of prostitutes are women and young girls. According to figures from the Global Slavery Index, forced labor is a booming industry and generates $150 billion a year. That's triple Apple's revenues and more than the GDP of Africa as a whole. It's actually horrifying that women and children forced into child labor and prostitution is 3 times more profitable than the company that produces the iPhone. In contrast to the common conception of what slavery is, where grown men and women labored for the benefits of a slaver, contemporary slavery has seen children used for forced labor. According to a 2014 report on human trafficking, almost 1/3 of people trafficked are children. The film Taken, starring Liam Neeson, presents a horrifying message. Women abroad and indeed at home are never safe. The film shows how women are abducted and introduced into a drug-fueled life of prostitution. While the film ends happily, we all know that this is not always the case for women and girls around the world. The next time you're driving into the university, just remember that there are 45 million slaves in the world today. That's 2,500 times the number of people that are enrolled at the University of the Western Cape.